1, 2, 3, 4.
I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy. With passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency.
So just remember,
You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. I've had the time of my life.
So that was Electric Youth 2025 performing,
Yes,
and this
it
is
was.
Steve Sherlock for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, and yes, today, Franklin TV with Raylyn Mercer. Raylyn, good morning. Good day. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. We're all very happy to be here at Franklin TV, our very good friends, and happy to be for the first time in the studio to perform and to have a talk with you.
Isn't this quite the place?
It is. It's a magnificent facility. For anybody who's never been, it's a treat.
Yes, and acoustically, I'm sure the performance we heard inside, they'll hear outside, was just spectacular.
Great. I hope so.
Yes. And this is kind of the a cappella version, because when you go on the road, particularly to Europe in a couple of weeks,
That's right.
you take a little bit more than just these people.
Right. The actual name of our show is Electric Youth and the Boston Show Band. So these lucky singers behind me have a chance to perform with an 8-piece band that are stellar musicians from the Boston and Providence areas, and they've all toured with the best, and at this point in their careers, they enjoy going abroad with us every summer. It's an incredibly lucky thing, but we can't take them everywhere we go. So they're home today,
Yes.
and we are lucky enough to have a Broadway performer by the name of Jim Hogan, who just finished a run of Kimberly Akimbo on Broadway and is now on the national tour. He's been to Franklin, has performed at the Black Box and with FPAC, and he is also with a group called T3, an a cappella trio.
Who has performed at
Who
FPAC?
also has performed at
The Black Box,
At the Black
technically,
Box,
yes.
yep. And he has taken Electric Youth on as a project. So every year he writes an a cappella arrangement of a song. This year I've Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing, and he arranges it for our voices, and then we take it with us. And I always like to tell people why we have this one a cappella number in the middle of a show that's kicking with a band behind us typically, but we are in a situation when we travel in Europe to go to restaurants. We're invited by communities to have dinner. We sometimes will meet the mayor, and we're invited to City Hall or whatever. And it's nice to have.
As
We can't
U.S. ambassadors, effectively.
exactly. I like to call them ambassadors of America's youth. I think they do a fabulous job of that while we're traveling. But we can't take the band with us everywhere over there either. So it's nice for us to have this a cappella piece that we can break into and use truly as a thank you to people who are hosting us along the way. We kind of like to count how many people break up into tears when they sing, which is kind of a fun part of it. It's because it's touching, and it's a nice way for the kids to be able to say thank you for some of the experiences we have when we're abroad.
Right. Yeah, and the Dirty Dancing theme, people will instantly recognize and probably start tapping and remembering back.
Well,
Why not?
they may remember it. We're sometimes surprised at what locks in for Europeans,
True.
but I do remember we did that song a number of years ago as part of our regular repertoire, and as soon as we started the introduction, this particular audience went completely crazy. So apparently at that point, Dirty Dancing was a big deal.
Yeah, yeah. You'll find out as
Yeah,
you
we
go
will.
on the
Well,
road.
we are going to find out. Absolutely, we're actually doing "Sweet Caroline" for the first time this year, and it's been on the list. We've just never done it, but we just kind of found out that European soccer stadiums are kind of taking on the tradition of the baseball stadiums
Started here at Fenway
singing. That's
Park.
right,
Now
with
you're
Neil
gonna take
Diamond
it.
and,
Yep.
and Fenway Park. So we're going to have some fun with that, and we'll have to see how it goes. We decided not to sing the audience's part. I said, absolutely not. That's their job to sing those parts of the song.
cooperative.
It is totally. It's a collaboration with our audiences to be when we travel.
Right. So we've talked a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and for the listeners, you may recall we sat and talked for 38 years at 38 Main a
Oh,
couple of
wow,
years
that was a
ago,
couple of
but
years ago.
Now you're into your
Yeah.
40th year. I mean, time is just continuing to fly by.
It does. It does. The faces change a little bit, and we bring some new people along. But a lot of the traditions at 38 Main Street remain the same. The school has grown, but so much of what we do is what we did when we opened the doors in 1985.
Absolutely. And that's why we'll have some of them, because a couple of them have been on this trip before, but a couple haven't.
That's right. We're about half and half new students and veterans going on this trip. And because we alternate our trip every year, this is the original trip we took in 1998, starting in Austria and including Italy. This year we're adding Hungary because our drummer has family there. And he has cousins who have a vineyard, and we have 2 concerts, not in Budapest, but nearby. So we have a completely new adventure and a 3rd country on our T-shirt this year, which is great. But the alternate trip is Belgium, France, Switzerland, and we end at Lake Como. We only have one who's been on this trip before, and that's Devin DeAngelis back there. Wave, Devin. Yep, Devin. Devin's a senior. He's one of our students at FSPA that we're talking about this year because he started at our school in Little Music School when he was 16 months old. Wow. His mother got him in there a little ahead of the 18-month-old mark. And we're going to hand him a diploma at 18 years old at FSPA graduation next week. So that's completely crazy. But the rest of the group is half and half. And other than Devin, no one has done this particular trip. So going to Vienna for the first time, being in Austria, and other than Lake Como, where we seem to have found our way to visit every year, they haven't been to
It's a nice
the other place.
closing spot from what I hear from the social pieces
Yes,
that you share.
yes. This year it's in the middle, so it's our
Oh, so
closing.
it's not
Not this trip,
Not
but
this one,
on the alternating trip, it is our closer.
Right.
But, yep, pretty fantastic.
So yeah, given that the trip this year, while you've been going, is a repeat, but not everybody has been on it before.
Right.
So are you what are you looking forward to this time around? This is going to be another trip, but a little bit different too.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to go last year, but this year it is a lot of new places. So I'm just really excited to be able to explore these new countries and wherever we are this time.
A highlight from last year?
Oh, I loved Lake Como, and I'm so glad that we get to go there again. It's just, you just don't understand it until you're there. I had heard stories about it, but it's just an amazing place. It's so beautiful, and it's such an amazing experience being able to perform with all my best friends.
Lake Como is legendary now, and it's just a part of the whole Electric Youth experience. And part of that is that we stay in a family-owned hotel, and we have the entire hotel. And this family does the cooking, they grow the vegetables. The food is absolutely beyond the beyond.
Farm
And
to
they're,
table for you.
oh my goodness, it's just incredible. And we're in Italy, and we're overlooking Lake Como, looking out over the lake to Bellagio. And there we have, it's quite a bus ride. You'll find me under a blanket on my bus seat. Sometimes I have to sit in the stairwell when we go up because it's quite a traversing of the mountainside to get up there. But once there, it's just this lovely small boutique type hotel with friends who are waving and crazily waiting for us to get there, and then they cry when we leave. So it's become a really nice tradition to be part of that.
And Devin, a highlight from last year, and or what are you really looking forward to this year around?
Yeah, a highlight from last year, I would say, was performing the night before Bastille Day in Macon, France. We had an audience of, I think, around 7,000 people, which was really exciting to get to experience that.
And what time was the
And
concert, Devin?
I think it started at 11 at
Well,
night,
no, it was
maybe?
after midnight.
Or
because
after
they-
midnight.
Yeah, but who knows? Well, who's counting at that point?
Well,
Yeah.
that was European time anyway.
They did the fireworks, and then we sang, so it was pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
and for this tour, I'm really excited for Vienna. I've always wanted to go, but it's going to be exciting. We're performing at a benefit concert for the Jane Goodall Foundation.
Isn't that
So
cool?
I'm really excited to get to perform with all my friends.
And Jane Goodall, that's absolutely.
Isn't that-
What's the connection to Vienna too? Well, that's maybe another story.
I think that her foundation has clubs or organizations or parts
Right.
of her
She does have
fundraising.
worldwide support. So
Exactly,
absolutely.
exactly. So this is her Vienna chapter of her organization. I don't anticipate she'll be there, but they have a wonderful venue I've never seen actually in Vienna. It's in the city, but in the outskirts of the city, and it supposedly seats 1,200. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but it will be very exciting to be the entertainment for their kind of their summer gala event.
Yeah. So since it was 1,200, it was 7,000 last year, and you're normally performing in the black box, 150, maybe 200. Does that add a little bit of excitement, preparation to what you're doing?
Yes, that definitely adds a lot of excitement. It does make us a little nervous, but it's very exciting knowing that many people are going to see us perform and do what we love.
Yes.
But what about the home audience, though? What
home-
about performing at your home?
The home
Black
audience
Box?
is very special as well because it's all of our family and even some other veterans from Electric Youth who used to be on stage, and it's really nice having everyone there. And even people after the show that have never seen Electric Youth before, they come up and they're like, that was amazing, and they love to see what we can do.
Good. Any other particular things you're looking forward to, since this is you're a newbie on the trip
Yes,
this
I
year?
am. I'm very excited performing in front of the large audiences actually, and I think that'll be really cool to perform in front of some people who have never seen us before or never seen something like it. I'm really excited.
Excellent. And Emmett, your thoughts on what you're going to experience this time around?
Yeah, I'm super excited. This is my first time going as well, same as Barry. And I'm super excited, different environments, different places I've never been. I'm just really excited to show everyone what we got.
One of the challenging things for us as we travel is that not only are we sometimes playing for, this time we have a house party. We're going to be playing for 50 or 60 people for a 50th birthday of a friend of our former driver. I mean, what? Why not? And the Jane Goodall Foundation will be in Menaggio next to Lake Como, and we'll have up to 1,000 people, I would say, in that. But not only that, every venue we go to is different. Sometimes we'll have a great stage. When we play for that benefit, I'm sure we'll have a stage and a production company and lights and sound. And when we play for the backyard party, we have this wonderful piece of indoor-outdoor carpet. We roll it out, and that becomes our dance floor. Sometimes we're on cobblestone, and we have to be really careful. We have sneakers as well as dance shoes, and the challenge for our dancers who have a lot of the really difficult choreography assignments. They have to be super careful and super smart. We have to watch out for all those things as we play. And sometimes the band is not quite level and all of those things, but we make it work. And it's fun, and that's part of the excitement. We just have to adapt, and that's a skill that they don't know they're learning while they're on this tour, is that
Learning
flexibility.
by doing is a thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And different stages, you generally have positions, as I have seen you over time. So now you have to find your position on this stage and then perform, which is what you've practiced for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the different formations we have, they can vary. Yeah, as I've heard from other talk, like the different surfaces, formations, it'll be interesting to see how everything works out.
We have some things where we lay down on the ground in white costumes. Sometimes we're not going to do that. Depends. That depends. But that also just teaches them to think on their feet, literally, and to be able to take last-minute directions. And we go with a set list of nearly 50 songs, which is crazy. Don't tell them that that's really a big deal. That they learn all the choreography and
That's
lyrics.
normal for them.
It's normal for them, not so normal, but it's fantastic. And so we're able to take that huge song list and turn it into a set list for the day. If we're asked to play 2 40-minute sets, that's what we create. Sometimes we'll just play an hour and 10. The benefit's going to be an hour. We make the set list, we send it out on phones on the bus, and they memorize it.
Right.
While we're on the way to the
Be
gig.
flexible, getting ready for what's going on.
They have to be quick and smart and flexible, and all of those skills are not only great to have if you're going to become a performer, but also great skills no matter what you're going to do with your life, because those are things that are
Preparation, practice,
Yep.
planning, all of that. So kind of a typical day, you wake up, you have your meal
a typical day. That's fun. On tour?
on tour.
Yes.
You have some rehearsal time,
Nope.
maybe some tour
We're all
time.
ready. We're ready to go.
You're just ready to go all
We're
the
ready
time.
to go. We just have a sound check before,
Just before.
right before the
Although
show.
it could be after the fireworks, as you said.
That time we sound checked, and then we had to wait for
A long time.
a long time and wait for the fireworks to be over, and then we were ready to start right on the grand finale of
So
the
there's
fireworks.
flexibility involved in
There
that
is
too.
a lot. There is a lot of flexibility. Absolutely.
Good. Where else we're gonna go? So back to the tour. Over, I think it's what, 10, 15 days?
3 weeks plus.
3 weeks plus.
Yeah, I think we're 23 days out.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have a great time.
We are going to have a great time, and and some parents are traveling, others are not, but most will join us at some point along the way, and they just come in for whatever time they're able to. I think we have a couple of moms doing the whole thing. We take a staff of the 6 of us.
Additional support plus the band plus
And the band, yeah.
whatever. So is it one bus, 2 buses?
It's a bus and an equipment truck, and then we add an extra vehicle toward the end of the trip
As
when there are
others join.
when there's more people than can fit on the tour bus. And our driver is coming. Where's she coming from? Yeah, sorry. Our bus driver is coming all the way from Amsterdam and picking us up in Rome. She was a new driver for us last year and fell in love with the whole thing and said, I'll drive next year. We were closer in Belgium when she picked us up last year.
Yeah, that makes sense. But driving all the way to Rome, that's
Yeah, so Annette's
That's a
coming.
trip.
Annette's coming to pick us up in Rome, and then off we go. We head north and start in Todi, Italy, this year for our first. There, I don't even know if I've told you guys this, but one of our concerts at Todi,
Don't listen.
we're playing before a soccer game on the soccer field. I hadn't told them that part.
I could have said football.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yes,
over
European
there.
football. Yes. So, no idea what that experience is going to be like. Could be a little wild, but we're going to find
Breaking
out.
news.
Yeah. No, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. but that will
But
be
that
fun.
adds to the excitement.
Sure does.
But that's all part of the learning process, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then we have other places where we're going back to very familiar people, and in Menaggio at Lake Como, the same lovely people have been running the tourism office for the, I don't know, past 6 or 8 years, and they're always very happy when we get there, and that's always a nice thing too, to the excitement of a new gig and a new place, but also the familiarity and the welcoming aspect of going back to places that know Electric Youth. We pulled into a town one time in Austria, and somebody was walking down the street with one of our tour shirts on. I mean, that was kind of wild.
Small world.
Yeah, totally small world, and really fun to see. Yeah.
Good. So are you all ready? Almost. I mean, you're not packed yet, but you're excited.
Yeah, we have a couple more songs to choreograph, but we're really close to the end of the work
Of the
part of it,
preparation
the
part,
preparation part. There's a lot of polishing to be done, so we rotate adding in something new with polishing what we've already performed, because it can always get better. So we work on
Isn't
raising
that
the bar.
art of performance?
Yeah,
You
of
can
course it
always
is.
just tweak it, just
Yep.
find that extra edge,
Yep.
that extra spark. Right?
Exactly, and a level of confidence for everybody in the group.
Well, yeah, I would think, not that I've been a pro at this, but I get confidence every time I have another conversation. So yeah, if I were singing, that confidence should be building too.
Yep, exactly right.
Excellent. Well, thank you, and thank you all for spending time to share.
Sure, this was fun.
I'm Elena Baker. I am from Grafton. I am a graduate of Blackstone Valley Tech, and I will be attending Missouri State University in the fall for musical theater.
I'm Devin DeAngelis. I just graduated from Medway High School, and I will be attending the University of New Hampshire in the fall.
I'm Kate Settle, and I'm a junior at Franklin High School.
I'm Devin Curley. I just graduated from Franklin High School, and I will be attending Oklahoma City University in the fall for musical theater.
I'm Emmett Eastman. I've recently graduated from Franklin High School, and I'm going to the University of New Hampshire for wildlife and conservation biology.
I'm Catherine LeBlanc. I live in Rentham, and I'm a rising senior at King Philip High School.
I'm Rudy DeAngelis, and I'm about to wrap up my sophomore year at Medway High School.
I'm Haley Holbig, and I'm finishing up my freshman year at Franklin High School.
I'm Angelina Willey. I'm from Franklin, and I'm a rising senior at Mount St. Charles Academy.
I'm Michael Workus, and I'm about to start my senior year at Mount St. Charles Academy.
I'm Ani Corcoran. I'm from Northbridge, and I'm a freshman at Mount St. Charles Academy.
I'm Liam Nolan Hayoun, and I'm a junior at Franklin High School.
I'm Helena Cornwell from North Attleboro, and I'm a sophomore at Bishop Feion High School.
I'm Barry Freegon, and I'm a freshman at Franklin High School.
I hope everybody enjoys this. Certainly come out. If not this time, Electric Youth, you have your performances during the year anyway.
Right.
And you're going to announce your new season for your FPAC Productions fairly soon.
So very soon, so you can see. Yep, after that. And then Electric Youth 26 will debut in January of 26.
Okay, so...
Yeah. We're gonna do one thing at a time. We're gonna take 25 and we're gonna go on tour first.
Absolutely.
But thank you. We appreciate Franklin. We always appreciate Franklin TV.
Yes.
And appreciate you and your support. Thank you.
We do this because Franklin matters.
I've had the time of my life. I've never felt this way before. Never felt this way. It's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. Oh, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. I've had the time of my life.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.